Why hello there, gamers, and welcome to a brand new sexy video. Stopwatch. Okay, let's open Notepad here. Where is it? Notepad. Or should I open Word? No, let's go in. Let's slum it with Notepad here. I'm gonna see if I can name 100 Skyrim characters in 10 minutes. Okay, it's been a long time since I've actually played Skyrim story. Okay, so here we go. Hadvar. He's the guy at the beginning who says your race, right? He's like, let me send your remains to Argonia or whatever. Fucking boring milquetoast asshole. And there's the captain. Oh, okay. We'll stay away from characters. We'll stay away from characters who don't actually have a name. But she's the captain. That's that fucking bitch who's like, yeah, let's fucking execute this guy, even though we just caught him crossing the border. Okay. Yeah. Our glorious savior Donald Trump should take some notes from this Imperial captain, because she just straight up executes people who come in. Right. Okay. Hadvar Rayloff. He's the fucking guy who talks to you right away. Hey, you're finally awake. Alduin. Oh, spoilers, by the way. Alduin, dragon that attacks you at the beginning. He's the big guy. I honestly have no idea like what the hell the point of the Alduin stuff is. I think he's like the enemy of existence or something like that. I don't know. Elder Scrolls lore is only cool in Morrowind, okay? They screw it all up in Oblivion, and they really screw it up in Skyrim. Okay. Serana. Everyone knows Serana. She's like the only good character in the whole game. Serana. Vampiress. I'm going to try and explain who the characters are, okay? I'm not going to get to 100. I'm not going to get to 100, dude. This is crazy. Okay. Okay, we're already 1 minute 40. I'll just put this over here. Yeah. Serana. Everyone knows Serana. I never really used Serana, though, because I hate followers. You know, nobody likes using followers in Skyrim. Okay, I'm a stealth archer through and through. I don't want to deal with fucking people following me around and getting in the way all the time. Plus, I just use like cheats or whatever to increase my carry weight because I can't be bothered. Not going to be doing that in my playthrough though. This is going to be a progenitor to the playthrough. I'm doing this right before I start because, you know, obviously if I'm playing the game, I'm going to know the characters more. But I don't. Okay. I think I'm already failing this because like I straight up don't remember it. Okay, Delphine. That fucking whore, Delphine. Everyone hates Delphine, right? She's like annoying. I think she's a Breton or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anything besides Nord is inferior, right? Oh shit. We're okay. Delphine, annoying bitch, leader of the Blades. Oh god, who's the Greybeard's name? They all have like dingus names. They're like Ingor or something. I don't know. Jesus. There's Jarl Balgruf. Everyone knows Jarl Balgruf. Let's turn this down. I'm caught off guard by this music. Okay. Everyone knows Jarl Balin. Everyone knows him from the Gamer Poop videos. Oh, that actually says it up there. Okay, that's cool. Let's put this down here then. Can you even see that? Or is the fucking bitrate too low? Let's zoom in here. Can we zoom in? Oh. Come on. Zoom up. Jesus. There we go. At this point, I could just start guessing like semi-Nord sounding names. Like Sigurd, I think is a character. Girder! Girder. Who could forget Girder? I think that's how you spell her name. I don't fucking know. Who could forget Girder at the beginning if you side with Rayloff? And then there's Alvor, the blacksmith. Oh god. I think that might be it. I think that might actually unironically be it. Fucking Brynjolf. He's the guy who comes up to you in Rifted and says, Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin, eh, lass, or whatever. I always, you know, on the Xbox when I was like 10 years old, I would play as a sexy Nord woman. Okay, I might be an egg. I don't know, but no. Now I'm only gonna play as men because men are superior. No, most like just look at the big titty mods. Most guys just want to play as a woman because they don't want to stare at a fucking man the whole time while they're playing. That's fucking gay, you know. But if you're actually playing a role-playing game where you're playing a character and you're playing as a woman, you know, that's a bit different. But Skyrim isn't really a role-playing game, and we'll talk about that. But okay, Brynjolf. What's that asshole's name? Mercer Frey, I think is his name. Mercer Frey. I don't know if that's how you spell his name, but he's the asshole who betrays you in the Thieves Guild. He's like the ass. Oh, and then there's Astrid. I think she betrays you. I don't really remember. The Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim is fucking dog shit compared to how it is in Oblivion, dude. The Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion is like actually unironically some of the best stuff in a video game. Period. Like that's how good the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion is, right? It's like transcendent. You know, it's great storytelling, but it's also amazing gameplay because all of the Dark Brotherhood missions in Oblivion are extremely fun, especially that whodunit mission. Everyone knows that mission. You go into a house party and you have to kill everybody, but you have to do it kind of stealthily and you have to turn people against each other. It's an extremely fun quest, probably the best quest ever in an Elder Scrolls game. Maybe besides like the main quest in Morrowind, I don't know, but yeah, the Dark Brotherhood is a masterpiece in Oblivion, and in Skyrim, it's so fucking bad. Everyone in the Dark Brotherhood is an asshole. I want to kill all these people. The only reason to do the Dark Brotherhood is to fucking kill the Emperor and take his clothing, right? And that shit too is really stupid. The killing the Emperor, God, in the Civil War. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say I hate Skyrim's story and the lore involving Skyrim. It's so awful. It's so bad. We're gonna play it again though because I want to purposely put myself through hell. No, actually now I have a new appreciation. Okay, what are we at? 6 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm gonna I fully admit that I hate Skyrim's story. I hate Skyrim's story. But after watching I think it's just called Why Skyrim. I think that's just what the video is called, and it kind of it sums up another video that was like this documentary about Skyrim's development and how Skyrim isn't really a great game. It's just a game that managed to be good at basically everything, like at least acceptable at everything, so it appealed to a massive audience, which is why it's one of the best-selling games ever. Okay. Nazir, he's another Dark Brotherhood guy. He's the black guy. I mean Redguard, right? I think that's how you spell his name, or Nazir. He has a sick outfit, and that's basically all. That's basically all it. And there's Babette, I believe, is her name, who is literally like a 1,000-year-old vampire child. This was Lolicon before Lolly was a thing, right? Very creepy if you think about the implications of her character, but I think that Bethesda was probably just putting in her as a little bit of a joke, right? I don't think they were doing it as like a sexual thing. Thank the Lord. I don't know. Maybe Jeremy Soule was behind the writing of that character. No, I don't think Jeremy Soule was a pedophile. I think he just got like rape accusations on him. I have no idea what happened with Jeremy Soule. I don't really care, okay? Guy made amazing music, and that's all I really care about. No. I care about rape allegations, okay? I just think that, like, it's just like with Michael Jackson, okay? Yeah, guy clearly wanted to touch kids, right? But he could, like, the music is immaculate, right? We gotta acknowledge both things, okay? We can't just get rid of his music because he raped a kid or whatever. We have to accept both, you know? And I don't know... Oh, and like, yeah, the whole, like, Michael Jackson thing, it's like... If you're just going to say, oh, I can't listen to Michael Jackson because he raped a kid. Allegedly, right? I don't want to get into trouble. I don't like I don't like Michael Jackson's music because he's a pedophile, or you're going to say I'm not going to listen to any artist that I disagree with. You can't listen to any artist, motherfucker, because artists have said and done terrible things all the time in history. That's what artists are fucking weird. Okay. Okay. We're at the 10 minutes are almost up. Okay, it's Jover. It's Jover. Babette. I think there's a dragon named Solaknir or something. I think I vaguely remember that name. Who's that old asshole's name? Who's that old guy's name in the main quest? I don't know. Alright, that's it. That's all the characters I can name in 10 minutes. Okay. What do we got here? Hadvar, Rayloff, Alduin, Serana, Delphine, Balgrove, Girder, Alvor, Frynjolf, Mercer Frey, Astrid, Nazir. Oh yeah, there's Farengar. Okay, we'll start it again. Farengar. He's the mage in Whiterun. There's Azalea, what's her name? Arcadia? She's the alchemist there. Oh, I forgot Nazim! Holy shit. How do you forget Nazim? That fucking asshole. Everyone remembers Nazim, not because he's an interesting character, but because he's an annoying character that constantly says the exact same lines over and over again. Right? That's why Nazim is annoying. Because he's always in the fucking market area, and you always walk by him, and he always says, "As you get to the cloud, just shut up. I'm going to decapitate you if you say that again, okay?" Nazim. What's that bitch's name who runs the blacksmith shop? She has a similar name to this. I think it starts with an A. What's that annoying kid's name, too? The Jarl's son. I don't know any of these fucking characters' names, man. I can't be bothered. Oh, Aventus Aretini. Aventus Aretini. He's the Imperial kid in Windhelm who is doing the Black Sacrament. I don't remember that old guy's name in the Dark Brotherhood, bro. I don't remember that, but they all die. They all die. Except for Nazir and Babette. But Astrid is the one who betrays everybody, I think. I don't remember the exact details of that, but I remember it being fucking lame compared to Oblivion. And Astrid, she's like dying, and I think she does the Black Sacrament on herself or something. It's like, take my blade, or what, I don't know. Very, very cringe. Very cringe. Fuck. Oh, jeez. Here we'll do, yeah. Here we'll do 0, 0, 0. Aventus Aretini. I don't know exactly how you spell his name, but he's the kid who's like, sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy shall be baptized in blood and fear. I think that's the Black Sacrament. Oh, Grelod the Kind. You gotta kill Grelod the Kind! I remember that one. Grelod the Kind. She is the lady who runs the orphanage in Riften. Maven Blackbriar. Another old hag who is annoying, that you can't kill because the Bethesda are pussies who don't want to commit to any interesting game design involving killing all characters, so they have essential characters that you literally can't kill. They're just immune to all damage. Maven Blackbriar. Annoying ass bitch. She's essential, so you literally cannot kill her. It's so infuriating. It's like Morrowind. Morrowind had the stones to be like, you really want to proceed after killing that NPC? Well, you're just gonna have to figure it out, right? And that's basically what the message was like. With this character's death, the thread of the prophecy is severed. Please reload a game or fuck you. You know, that's basically what it said, right? That was based, right? And they had like a backdoor way of beating the game. They should have done that for all the games, bro. Because like trying to like everybody's done this in Skyrim. You hit the quick save button and you just go on a rampage because you're fucking bored because this game's boring, right? You just hit quick save and you go on a rampage with your two-handed axe, cutting off the heads of everybody, and all the children want to raid because Bethesda are pussies and they don't want to have killable kids in their game. But you go up and you go to Dragon's Reach after killing all the guards and all the citizens, and you try and kill the people in there, but no, they're all essential, okay? You can't kill Jarl Balgruuf, you can't kill anybody in there, and it sucks. They just like they like kneel or whatever when they just eventually get back up and try to fight you, right? Very annoying, very very cringe, very unbased or whatever. Okay. I literally remember no other character. I think his name's Isran, the leader of the Dawn Guard. Okay, now we're getting into DLC. Well, no, Serana is a DLC character, so I think his name's Isran, right? The black guy. Red Guard. I just remember him from the because I've unfortunately had the displeasure of visiting the True STL subreddit, the most degenerate subreddit of them all, right? And it has this really funny comic where it's like Serana is like Isran ends up cucking the Breton or whatever. It's pretty funny. I think his name's Isran though. I don't know. I'm not certain of his name. I sided with the fucking vampires when I played on Xbox. I know, kind of cringe. The Dawn Guard is way better because I think there's more stuff with the Dawn Guard. Isran. I don't remember that orc's name who comes up to you. He's like, "Hey, you want to join the Dawn Guard?" I don't remember what he says, but he's like, "We need badasses to help fend against vampires." I don't remember what he says, but I just remember him being an idiot and really annoying, right? I think you have to be like level 5 or something, so like he just bothers you immediately. Maybe it's level 12. I don't remember, but it's like I would always do the shit in the cave with Ralof, just sniping him or just hitting him with a dagger over and over to level up my sneak, and I would always be like level 20 leaving the cave because I'm a cheesy boy, and I would just immediately be over leveled. It was a bad idea. I'm not going to do that in my playthrough. But like immediately as I went to Riverwood, there'd be this annoying orc fag who comes up to me saying, "Hey, you want to join the Dawn Guard?" Fuck off! I don't care. Okay. Okay, that's I might be done. I don't remember the Greybeard's name. I know he's voiced by Christopher Plummer. Mirak. I mean, I don't really remember him that. I don't think he has that. He has a bit of a presence, right? But it's kind of like counting a Daedric Prince or whatever. Like, oh, Sheogorath. Sheogorath would be fair to count because, I mean, he's more of a character in Oblivion, in the game Oblivion. But it's like, I'm not going to count figures from the lore, I'm counting actual characters that you meet and you can, like, they run around and they have a presence in the world, So I don't think I'm going to count Mirak, even though he is a character that you fight in the DLC. He's more like a god or whatever. So I won't really count him. Yeah, that might be it. Although, no, I'm going to count Mirak because it's fair. He's the main antagonist of... And I'm not going to count Hermaeus Mora because I'm not going to count the Daedric Princes because those are recurring characters. Or those are, like, figures outside... You know what I mean, okay? I'm counting, like, NPCs, rather than, like a figure like Lorcan or whatever. That's technically in the game, I suppose, but... because he's mentioned, but I'm counting more characters that really are in the world, and and like move around, and you can monitor their schedule and everything. Characters with an AI path or whatever, or characters that have some kind of presence in the story. So I guess Hermaeus Mora does kind of count because I think he actually is in the main quest, right? Can't remember. I think you have to do that shit for the main quest. I can't remember. Hermaeus Mora. I'll count him. I won't count like Sheogorath because it's like a, you know, he's a Daedric Prince. He's outside in a different plane of existence, and it's only for one quest, right? So I won't count that. But isn't there like Darth Pelagius the Wise or something? That's for Star Wars. But there's Pelagius the Mad. All right, we're getting down to the wire, okay? That's it. That's 20 minutes. God, we're already 20 minutes in. Okay. What do we have? General Tullius. How do I forget General Tullius and fucking Ulrich or whatever his name was? Ulfric. Stormcloak. God, that's... they really pussified the Nords, bro. The Nords are so bad in Skyrim, because the Nords were so fucking cool and badass in Morrowind and Blood Moon, right? They all looked badass. They were all like badass warrior, like Celtic guys, and like in Skyrim they're just like so generic and boring, right? And the Stormcloaks are not like, wow, badass warrior rebels. They're just like cringy ethno-nationalist pieces of shit, right? They're not really cool, okay? Or I guess it would be I guess in Skyrim it is like a race state thing, right? It's not really like Skyrim. I guess there are kind of different ethnicities in Elder Scrolls, a little bit. It's meant, since, you know, in the magical world of fantasy where there's this thing called race, right? There are like, the races are kind of divided up in the provinces. But whatever. General Tullius. And there's fucking Legate Ricca, I think is her name. Legate Ricca. She like worships Talos, I believe. Even though it's illegal. I know General Tullius was voiced by the same guy who voices Doc Mitchell in Fallout New Vegas. And a good game with a good story, right? What else? Oh god, there's the lady where you can go up in the mountain and get archery training and level up like 5 times in archery, which is really nice. Don't remember her name though. Oh god, my dementia is setting in. Angie, I think is her name. Angie. Oh, and then there's like Milvy or whatever. Oh god, what's her name? She has a weird name. Muiri. She's that crazy bitch who wants you to kill somebody. And you can marry her, I think. She's pretty hot. And then there's that family in Windhelm. Who, yeah, if you like, that family had like both of their kids murdered, and then if you go optionally murder that other lady, the mom kills herself. So it's pretty fucked up, right? It's pretty cool, right? That they actually implemented that. Don't remember their name though. John Battleborn. Oh, John Battleborn. Very generic name, but he's the guy who is like standing on that pole in Whiterun, and he's like, "Hey, friend," or whatever. I remember him. Battleborn. That's literally his name, though. I mean, that's just an incredibly generic name, but oh, and there's, I don't remember his name, but what's his name? He's the other Battleborn guy who he's like Greymane or Battleborn. Who's the guy outside and who's the guy by Riften who's like he's like he tries to intimidate you. He's like, "Hey, you're in Riften," or I don't even remember, bro. You know who I'm talking about. I think he has like a gay ass name like Dirge or something. No, I think Dirge is a character in the Thieves Guild. Delvin Mallory is a character in the Thieves Guild. Vince or Vash, Voss, Vaz. I don't know, bro. The only reason to join the Thieves Guild, by the way, is so that you can eventually do all their shitty quests, so you can get that sick, badass outfit, right? Because it looks awesome, the Guildmaster's outfit. Although Skyrim has a huge problem with the unique items, and that all the unique items fucking suck, right? Because enchanting is so broken that you can make like god tier items really easily, and they like the unique items like the Guildmaster's armor that doesn't even compete with enchanting. Yeah, the enchanting perk extra effect might be the best perk in the whole game. Okay, if I could name 100 perks in Skyrim, I could do that pretty easily. Because I'm autistic. Okay, what? I think naming just 5 characters from Skyrim is enough to prove you're autistic. Okay. John Battleborn. Jesus. Oh, yeah, Lydia. Who could forget Lydia? You know, sworn to carry your burdens. Jesus. There are like no characters with actually interesting backstories either. It's like in Fallout New Vegas, you can have like actually pretty long conversations with their companions, you know? In New Vegas, you can talk to Cass about her fucking life story, you know? You can ask her, and then she's like, the caravan, and she just, like drinking whiskey, or whatever she says. But she talks for a long time. You could talk to her about a lot of shit. Same thing with Boone and Arcade and all those people. Name 100 characters from Fallout New Vegas. I could probably do that. How many have we got here? I should have a tally, but I think that's like 25 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay. There is, and yeah, Lydia is one of the Housecarls, which the Housecarls are followers that you get after becoming Thane of a hold, and they're all boring. Except for there is one Redguard chick that you can get, and I believe she's the only Redguard you can marry in the entire game, which, wow, this game just brimming with wokeness. You know, Skyrim came out before the world became woke, you know. Today, you know, half of the characters you would marry would be Redguards, but no. I think it's, yeah, I believe the Redguard Housecarl is literally the only Redguard you can marry. You can marry more fucking Dark Elves than Redguards. Although, to be fair, you know, Skyrim isn't exactly, you know, a place that's very friendly to Redguards, right? Because, you know, Redguards live in the desert, so... Yeah, it's kind of like going to fucking Norway and expecting to marry a black woman, you know? I'm sure there's a few there, but, you know. Lydia. Bro. I think that might be it. That might be it. Septimus Cygnus. I'm trying to think of that old guy, that fucking annoying Hermaeus Mora quest, where you have to collect the blood of all the elves or whatever. Super annoying quest. I think his name is Septimus Cygnus, though. Feralda? I think Feralda is the name of the elf who lets you into the College of Winterhold. I think you have to go there for the main quest, too. Jesus. Oh, God. I think her name's Feralda. I know that's a name in the game, but I believe that's the lady who's like, you have to cast a very simple spell to let you into the college. My brother in Christ. Yeah, you can. I think you can literally do the entire Mages Guild without casting any spells. When it's like, I think there were skill requirements and attribute requirements in Oblivion. Stop. That's it. 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll get rid of this, though. You don't need that. I'll leave that there. Oh, you can only go one back? Okay. That's it. That should be 30. I named 30 characters in 30 minutes. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. For me, right? But, like, my point with this is that, like, I don't think I could really say any of these characters were truly memorable. Like, they had interesting attributes and, like, backstories that were nuanced and interesting. Because, like, yeah, Cass is memorable because she's, like, a whiskey head or whatever, and she's kind of like a MILF. But, like, she has, like, this really long story, and she has, like, a lot of opinions about the NCR and everything. And, like, they're, like, she has a character with depth, you know? Whereas, I think the only real character with depth in this list is probably Serana. But that's because she actually has, Bethesda took the time to make her an interesting character. I guess Leggett Ricka is pretty good, right? Yeah, she's the, second in command or whatever of Skyrim Imperial division or whatever, but she's a Talos worshiper. That's kind of cool, Ulfric was so boring. Like, I can't even remember, like, a single line of dialogue of his, but I've never really been a Stormcloak because Stormcloaks are cringe as hell. There are a few more. Like, there's it only counts if I remember their name, right? There's that dark elf lady who's the court protector or whatever for Balgruuf. I don't remember her name. Janasa is the sexy dark elf follower lady. Fuck it. We'll just keep going until I can name 100. Janasa, sexy dark elf follower lady, prime marriage candidate. Isolde. She's that. She's an aspiring drug dealer. Oh god. Ves? I think your name is Vez. Vex? God, okay, I'm not going to put it unless I know, I think her name is Vez, though, blonde lady in the Thieves Guild. That's all I remember about her character, besides her being like an asshole, right? Sapphire is a character in the Thieves Guild. She's like harassing somebody when you first get into Riften, and that's it. I think that's all I remember. Teldrin Sero, Dark Elf guy. I think he's like the Sarana for the Dragonborn DLC, where he has like a lot of reactions and comments and stuff. I never really used followers because they're annoying as hell, right? In New Vegas, at least you can have them. You can like change their behavior and make it so they don't actually get in your way. I think you can even change their distance. You can even change the distance that they walk from you in the vanilla game. I don't know if that's part of the companions command and control mod. I can't exactly remember. But I think that's something too. You can't do that in Skyrim. Even though New Vegas came out before, by the way. Although, yeah, they probably... I'm guessing Bethesda had most of the game done by the time... Well, actually, I don't know, man. With the way games are made, I don't know. It's hard, because there's probably a lot of like crunch and shit that happens, right? There's actually a line count. Okay. So I can just look at that. I guess if I want to have it properly done, I could just have this at 30 minutes here. Yeah, I'll do that instead. 20 minutes. Oops. Dude, Babette is a really sus character. They probably didn't really think about that one very much. Okay. Teldrin Sero. Oh god, it's getting... Okay, no, I'm not gonna go until I can actually name 100. Because that's fucked. Esbern! I think Esbern's the name of that old guy. Although I think that's his name. Lokir! Who could forget Lokir of Rorikstead? The guy who stole a horse and then ran away. And got shot. Who's that dragon that you have to call during the main story? Or the dragon that you ride to Sovngarde? It was like a Mirror or whatever. Yeah, these characters' names, man. I could probably name this many characters in Baldur's Gate 3, and I've like barely played that. Hammond? I think his name is Hammond. I should, but it's like a kid that was in Helgen. I think a lot of those characters in Helgen actually had names, and they had like voice lines. Bro. There's, what's that dog's name? Starts with an M, I think. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Who's the name of the guy, of the main enemy in Dawnguard? The big bad vampire guy. Who you fight anyways if you side with the vampires. Bro. It's been a long time since I've played that, but it's like you'd think I'd remember their name, right? Dude. His name is something like Lorcan, but Lorcan's like, you know, a figure in the lore. I remember Theron Sadri because of the Young Scrolls song. I'm not counting that because I think it. Fine, I'll write that down. Theron, I think it's probably spelled like that. Theron Sadri. He's one of the vampires in the Volkihar clan. Oh yeah, that's what it is, Volkihar. But I don't remember. He was Serana's dad. You can't understand how difficult this is. The guy in the Mythic Dawn. The guy who you have to kill to get Mehrunes Razor. Dude. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be it. Cause I'm blanking. Okay, we got 37. Eric the Slayer. I think is that his name? I don't know. Oh. Okay, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I think we're gonna stop there. Difficult challenge. Very difficult. Name 100. I'm gonna call the video "Name 100 Skyrim NPCs" or Skyrim characters or NPCs. What's I think characters would be the title that I would want more, but NPCs might be the more like efficient title algorithm wise. I don't know, but NPCs would probably be more accurate with the actual quest or the actual rules of this game, right? Characters that are that you can actually meet and have a role in the story or have some kind of role in the world. So we're not counting Daedric Princes. or gods or whatever. Unless they're like Mirac or Hermaeus Mora, where they actually do have like a tangible rule in the story, and you can meet them in game. Although, yeah, I suppose you could count Sheogorath under that rule, right? But we're gonna try and avoid those kinds of characters that have, they're more like outside of the cosmos, I think you know what I mean. Okay, we can count Hermaeus Mora because he has a large role in the main quest. I think you have to interact with him in the main quest in the base game, but I think he has a bigger role in Dragonborn DLC. Ugh. Oh, brother. I can't believe what they did to Morrowind, too. They had the red year. Look how they massacred my boy. It's like, okay. 37. Wait, there's columns? Oh, okay. Or column? Okay. Is that the regular font? Or the normal size? Because that's crazy. We gotta pump these numbers up. Alright. That's all I'm doing. Okay. I might continue it later, but if I'm actually going to start Skyrim, that's when it gets kind of cheaty, right? Because if you're, oh god, I forgot all the companions and shit. There's Ayla the Huntress. That's about all I remember in terms of names. I remember other characters, right? Farkas. Oh jeez. Okay, we better keep going. No. Oh, okay. There are plenty of other characters, okay, but it's just like very few of them actually are interesting. Alright, save. Save as... I'll put this in an old documents folder. No, let's put it in games. Oh god, where did I put this shit? I'll just put a documents in here. Documents. There. Skyrim. Name 100 NPCs. Yeah, NPCs would be more accurate to the rules of the game, because characters could apply to like, oh, Clavicus Vile or whatever, even though you never actually meet him, right? Name 100 NPCs, Skyrim NPCs, attempt 1. Boom. Alright. That's it. That's it, gamers. That's all this video was. I thought it would be a lot of fun. Hopefully it was. Anyways. Goodbye. Or what's like a good tidings citizen? Or do Skyrim characters say goodbye? I can't even remember. I know Oblivion characters do, like farewell, or whatever. But they're like, be seeing you. Yeah, that's the perfect exit phrase. Be seeing you.